Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this one I'm going to be doing a review of another Leicester fire engine, and this one is a Corgi vehicle and it's from the 999 series and it's an AEC water ladder. So with that being said, I'm going to begin this review. So this is a pretty old-fashioned looking fire engine. As you can see, it says Leicester City Fire Brigade, which is from way back when in the day. It's an old one. Got the area where they keep their equipment. I believe they call those lockers, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what I heard. So they got those, which is pretty cool. And then you see it says Leicester City Fire Brigade, that writing, which is pretty cool. And then right here on the door, I'm going to zoom in. It says, I know this is probably not going to turn out well, so I could make a post, but it looks like the coat of arms. It says Leicester City. If you want, I can always make a post of this, which I think I probably will. Oops. Bad focus there. One of the things that's a little bit different about this, you see that there's a bit of red at the front, but it's mostly gray. From not just the locker area, but right where the back door is, right there. Just a little bit different. And then also you see on the bottom of the door at the front, it shows number 2, which is a little bit different. I don't know if that's what that 2 stands for, if that's a station number or what it is, but that's a nice little detail on it. It's a little bit different. And turning it around to the front now, and this is a little bit different. I really like that it says, first thing I want to point out, it says AEC towards the bottom of it. You can see in white writing, which is pretty cool. You also got the 2 windshield wipers on it. And then you see the 2 blue lights on both sides, and also you see the horns in the middle. Got 2 of them right there, which is pretty cool. Pretty nice. It did come with some fragile parts, some mirrors, but I chose not to put them on because I have shown this in a few of my other videos, and I'm probably going to be showing this again in the future in some of my other vids as well. So I don't want to put on any fragile parts and then they fall off or break. And so I'm just going to leave it this way. But it's still pretty cool. So it's just going to remain this way. And then turning it around to this side, it's pretty much the same detailing and everything. Another difference on this side though, right where it says Brigade, towards on the back, right above that, you see it looks like there's a light. It's like some type of light, and then some small hose right next to it, which is pretty cool, a little bit different. And then I see this, that yellow dot right there. I don't know what this thing is. I don't know if that's like where they put gas in at or not, but that's pretty cool that that little feature's there. I don't know what it is, so that's pretty nice. And then taking a look from above, I'll get up for this one. As you can see, there's only 2, it's like just 2 ladders. Yeah, a small one over here on this side, and then this looks like it's some type of it could be a ladder or some type of contraption, something different. Not exactly certain, but it's pretty cool that that's there. It has 2, just like the Fire Brigade models fire engine I just did a review of, that has 2 of them on there. So that's pretty cool. So that'll be it for this side. And then turning it around to the back, as you can see, it's the back of the appliance. You've got, looks like a couple of lights on both sides near the bottom, or second to bottom row area. It looks like maybe a ladder or something that they climb, or right here. And then of course you got, looks like a license plate or something, that writing XRY99J. It's pretty nice. Just has that. But yeah, I'm not too sure. It looks like this, what this is. It looks like, because there's like some, looks like a way to climb up onto it, possibly, but I'm not sure. It's pretty cool, though. Got the area right here where they, I think this is the pump area right at the back where they hook up the hoses and everything. It's pretty cool. And now, to give my overall view thoughts and the review. So this is a pretty nice one. As I've said, I have mentioned this in a few of my in some of my other videos, especially the 999 series. I just realized I was saying the name wrong. It's Leicester. So that's why I'm doing a review and saying it correctly this time. So, but this is a pretty nice one, and as I said, it's part of the 999 series, so it's an older fire engine, it looks like. Like I said, I think probably maybe the 50s or 60s era. But this is a pretty nice one, and I really like the look of it. It's definitely got all the looks and everything, especially the way the lights are on there, how there's two blue lights on both sides, and just the fact that it looks so much like an older fire engine, kind of a little bit different from some of the other ones that I've shown, but this is a pretty nice one and I really like it. It's 1/50th scale. I forget what year this was released, but it's a pretty nice one. It's definitely got quite a bit of detailing to it that I like. I wish there was a little bit more, but it's still a pretty nice one. And I've had this one for quite a few years, and I definitely have to say I'm glad that I got it when I did. And it's definitely been one of the greatest additions I've had in my collection for as long as I've had it. And I would give this a 10 just because of the detailing and everything and all the features that it has and how it looks so much like an appliance from the past, like from way back when. So this is a pretty nice one. So I will say that if you like collecting emergency vehicles, especially the ones Corgi makes like this one, I highly recommend getting ones like this for your collection, as they're pretty cool and they're worth the money. So if you're into collecting emergency vehicles like I am, then these are the ones to get for your collection, as they're really great. And especially for 1/50th scale, they're really cool. You can't go wrong. So I highly recommend if you see this anywhere, you get it for your collection. And not just this one, but any of the ones that I've shown. I definitely recommend getting them, as they're definitely will be great additions for your collection, and you'll definitely love having them in your collection. So be sure to keep your eyes open, and this is a 10. I'd give this one a 10. So anyway, that'll be it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, please be sure you stay tuned for the next one.